Okay, boys, welcome back. Today we are landscaping yet again. We are back with our third episode, and today we're going to be making a driveway. Very nice. We're going to be laying an asphalt driveway down. We need to go purchase the equipment. We need some pretty high-tech equipment to get the job done. So let's head over to the house. We're going to use one of the new trucks, a new trailer, and then we're going to get to work. So, boys, if you didn't see the last video, we blew $250,000 on some new pickup trucks. Now, these might look like normal Super Duties, but then you come to the side and you've got 6 doors. And this makes it easy for all of our landscaping crews to travel together. So we're going to use one of the trucks today for the construction job. We're going to take the blue one. This thing's got an upgraded diesel engine. And we're going to get it hooked up to the trailer over there. There we go, swinging around. This thing is like a limousine Super Duty. We might actually be able to rent them out as limos down the road. So if you'd want to see that, let me know. But all right, let's get hooked up. There we go. Perfect. And let's head over to the shop. Like I said, we're going to go get some construction equipment. We spent $650,000 on some new paving equipment. So this helps us to make the driveway, and it's going to turn out like this road. So as you can see, we're going to be taking something that looks kind of mediocre, like this cement, and we're going to turn it into something super smooth, super cool, like our driveway. But we're doing it for somebody else. It's going to be a fun day. Make sure to drop a like, subscribe, and let's head on over to the shop. All right, another right-hand turn, and we will be here. So we've got a couple of Caterpillar equipment. That's all we bought because it's like the best construction equipment. The first thing we bought was, it's called an asphalt fix, and I don't know what that means, but what it does is it lays all of the asphalt out super evenly because it comes out the back of this machine. It's almost like a planter for driveways, if that's the best way to describe it. This thing's on tracks. It's pretty insane. As you can see, it's got a giant engine. Here's where the holding goes for all the gravel mixture and everything. And then here's our Caterpillar loaders. This thing's going to go in for almost the last step, and it's going to level everything out, make sure it's all smooth, even, ready to go. And then you come in and you do a little bit adjustments, and then you're pretty much good to go. It's a really quick job, a little bit costly, but it is quick. Get the ramps down on the trailer. I think what we're going to do is we're going to load up the asphalt machine first. That is on tracks. I'm worried about width, but I think the tracks are okay. Yep, it should be good. It's going to be a little tight. And this thing is a little bit heavy for your normal gooseneck trailer, but that's all we got for now. We got to work with it. Let's go ahead and turn on the beacon. We got a nice flasher. Let them know that we're working. We actually have a co-pilot station, so that's pretty cool, but we don't need to operate that right now. There's a couple of controls in the back. I don't think you need 4 people for the job. I can get the job done on my own, but here we go. We're loading it up. It is mighty slow, but slow and steady wins the race. Here we go. Oh, okay, don't fall off. I think it's going to be perfect. Look at that. It's super even. Okay. Oh, no. We might have a problem, boys. I thought this was going to be smaller. There's no way we're getting the roller going, but all right, we'll come back for that thing, or we'll get it delivered to our destination. But right now, we're going to head to the house where this job is for the asphalt driveway. And when we arrive, guys, I'll check back in with you. All right, boys, even with an upgraded engine and 6 doors, this thing's still squatting just a little bit. And it is actually struggling to pull it. This thing must be insanely heavy. Hopefully, it doesn't break our trailer. But we're getting into the residential area where we're going to be doing this job at. And it should be right up here. Yep. There it is. Check it out. The post office, boys. That is right. The post office is having us redo their entire parking lot to make it look super new like I showed you earlier. So, only problem is they've got this car parked here. I told them everything needs to be moved out. So, you know what that means? We're going to work around it. Unfortunately, since they didn't listen to our orders, they're not going to be able to get that part of the parking lot finished off. So, as you can see, we've got quite the amount of work. You got an entrance here, and then you get your exit over here. So, it's a lot of space, more than you think. We're going to need a couple loads of asphalt. I think we're going to get some semis on the way, some dump trucks or something. But let's get this thing unloaded. We've got our first load of everything in here, so we can get started probably up at the top. We're going to work our way down, and it's going to look like this road, kind of. It's going to all blend together. I'll catch you guys when we get to work, and then we also got to get that roller over here. But this thing's actually pretty quick, and it's got decent steering, so we're just going to drive it on over. Oh, my gosh. Hopefully, we don't hit anything. This roller's pretty heavy duty. It weighs 8,000 pounds because you need a lot of weight to compress down when you're leveling something out. I mean, you're going to need a roller with a lot of weight. And, yeah, this gets the job done. As you can see, we've got it selected on Terraform Flatten, so that'll help flatten everything out, and that's all the purpose. It's got one joystick control. That is to raise up the hydraulics. You can adjust the wheel height too, so that also adjusts the pressure of it and you know, how much you want to flatten it. So there's a lot of cool stuff in this thing, but it's super simple. It's got one job, and it's to flatten the ground. So yeah, we're not too far. I think I can actually see the place up there, as you can see. So I'll meet you guys when we get back, and let's get to work on this job. So the really cool thing about laying asphalt is you don't have to bring anything else in. It's already pre-mixed. All you got to do is just fire up the machine, go over it with a roller, and then you got to spray on a protective coat. So what that protective coat does is it kind of like holds it all together. It's like the final Lego piece. But let's fire this bad boy up. I'll get it off the trailer. And yeah, this thing was not cheap. It was $250K plus the rollers are $200K. It's expensive. I think we were actually like over $500K all into it, but here we go. Let's squeeze by the sign or take the sign out. Okay, that works. And there we go. We're moving. We're full speed right now, boys. 2 miles per hour. That's absolutely insane. Oh, geez. All right. Well, let's head up to the top. We'll work our way down. So how it works is it just goes out the back of here, and then the front is where you load it. So we'll have some semi-trailers and trucks and everything drop off more as we need. We're going to need 4 different loads. So it should be pretty simple. We're climbing the hill. We're on an elevation. That might be a little tricky. First thing we're going to do is we're going to start in the back parking lot over by the car. We'll do the best not to get any on the car, obviously, but let's back it in the corner there. Swing it and throw the tracks into reverse. Oh my gosh, it's actually faster in reverse. Look at this thing go. Well, that's good. All right, here we go. Let's fire it up. I think that's how it's supposed to be set up, though, because when you go forward, you don't want it to be going too fast. So, all right, well, the first thing we got to do is we got to go ahead and fire it up. So what you're going to do is you're going to click this button. It's going to drop down your machine, and let's get all the asphalt mixed up, and we should be good to move out here. It's going to be a little uneven, but like I said, that's where the roller comes in. So we can actually extend the sides. We're going to go ahead and do that. And the other side right there. So this will be a wide load, they call it. All right, and we're unloading there. It's going to be pretty rough. Like I said, this is a multi-step job, so just bear with us. But as you can see, it's starting to kind of look like a little bit better. So once it all blends in, it'll look cool. And then also you can see it looks like a gray color. And then that protectant is what makes it look a lot better, more shinier, I guess, in a sense. I would say it looks shiny. It looks so much better than concrete. And you can see over the years how it wears down to what it's currently like. And there we go. We'll get as close as we can, but like we're going to have to come back. And let's back up. Oh, this thing's quick backing up. All right. We're going to start over here in this corner. Let's not get any on the actual city street because this thing dries pretty quick. I mean, once you put it down, you got to get quick into the roller, get it rolling. And yeah, let's get lined up here. As you can see, it's all in kind of little piles. So it's all going to thin out to about a 2-inch height, and it'll look really good. So here we go. We're climbing the hill. It's a little bit trickier. Let's blend it together with our last path there. Come on. Oh my gosh, this thing is not doing well on hills. And you can see in the front, it's going down. We may not even need a semi-load. I was surprised. I thought we were going to need like 4 semi-loads, but right now we're at half capacity. I don't know what's going on now. It's like rotating to get rid of the rest. Oh yeah, we're getting empty now. Okay, we gotta call in a semi. All right, boys, they dropped off a truck and left. So they're making us do it ourselves, but it's all right. They left a bunch, so we should have, plenty to finish the job here. This is a Western Star dump truck. This thing is pretty nice. Check out the inside. You got a shifter there. Let's try and squeeze through right here. There we go. And then we just got to back it up to the Caterpillar there and just unload it straight in. It's pretty simple. You just fire up the dump truck. Oh no. Are we getting stuck? It's a tree. There we go. We're backing up. We got a nice loud backup. We're already actually compacting it, so that's going to help us too. As you can see, it's smoothing it out because the weight of the semi-truck. Let's back this thing up. We'll get it loaded in too, and we'll be ready to start the job again. All right, cranking it back. Here we go. All right, I think that should be enough there. We got the semi ready. We're going to put it over here. It's ready to go in case we need it. Let's park it over in the street, get it out of our work zone. Let's throw the hazards on too in case there's any traffic, but we'll swing it back here. Listen to the air horns on this thing too. It's got pretty cool set of air horns. I always test that out when I'm renting construction equipment, but here we go. It's kind of a mess, guys. Let's finish this off. Let's get the job done here. There we go. And let's click E31. There we go. I think we should be ready to go. All right, hit it, boys. 1 mile an hour. Oh, yeah. This is fun. And then the little, spots that you do see, those are all going to get covered in when we go over with the roller. And the reason is because it's all, like I said, it's all kind of a high height right now. It'll compact it out to be smooth and concise there. So all right. Oh my gosh, that's a big pile right there. I might have made a mistake on the unloading portion, but let's finish off right here. We should be good to go with the roller. Over there we've got some piles. It'll smooth out together really good. So, and there we go. Let's get along the edge a little bit better, but it'll push it out there. All right, stage 1 is complete. Let's get this thing out of our rolling zone. Come on, there we go. I see why they put tracks on this thing, because getting through asphalt, freshly laid asphalt especially, is kind of tough. So all right, let's go grab this phase 2. roller, Caterpillar. This thing's pretty awesome. All right, we already got the beacon on. Let's fire it up. There we go. And all you gotta do is roll it. There we go. Check this out. Oh my gosh, yeah, this is looking good. Smoothing it all out. It's definitely gonna be cool. Let me back it up. There we go. As you can see, it's gonna roll it all out to the sides there. Really push it out. You gotta do about 3 passes before it's done. Oh, that's a pretty tough part there. We might actually need an excavator for that. I doubt it though. Up here too, it'll fill in. So we just gotta push it downhill, uphill, and work a little bit. So I'll see you guys when we're getting pretty close to done here, and then we'll check it all out. But as far as that's looking good so far. Let's just roll right there. Look at that. It's looking sweet. There we go. The final stretch. Check that out, boys. We are done. A lot of work later, and we also got the sealant done. So I didn't show you that part, but it's nothing special. All we did is we took this spray, applied it to the roller, and it just rolled it straight on. Just like, you know, normal grease or something. I don't know. It's like, it's perfect. It makes it look shiny. It makes it look nice. It blends in with the road. A little bit off. As you can see, it's not perfect, but this is newer. I mean, I would take this over this any day. This looks so much better. And we do have to come back. As you can see, there's some edges that don't quite align. We missed some spots there, some there, some there. And we're going to do everything by hand. And when they move this car, we're going to go ahead and complete this part here. It's pretty simple. All we're going to need is a shovel and then a rake. We don't need the whole machine. That's only for bigger parts of it. But the small parts, we only need a rake and, you know, a shovel. We'll be pretty much good. So, guys, thanks for watching today's construction episode. If you want to see us do more lawn care X construction videos, remember, hit that like button down below. Thank you so much for watching, guys. And we'll see you in the next one.